Welcome to the channel, everybody. So, how's it going this evening? Let's make sure I don't make that mistake like normal. And awesome path, Vatlik. How you both doing? Saw you in chat. So we're gonna do something a little different tonight. And I'm planning this one to be an ongoing series. At this point, we've got over 260 champions in the game. And in spite of that, more often than not, when I ask advice on, what champion should I use for this or what champion should I use for that, I normally get recommended a champion I don't use often. One that I'm not familiar with, one that I don't understand their mechanics fully. And that doesn't work. And I think I see a lot of people out there that get in the same position. Hey, either, they don't have the champion or they don't know well how to use that champion. So tonight, I'm just going to be going through and I'm going to rant and we're going to do some practice fights. And I'm going to suck it up with some champions that work well. And I'm going to try and figure them out. I used to do this a little more often, but I've also gotten kind of comfortable with the idea that there's certain champions I can always go to. But there are becoming less and less situations where the go-to champions work. Obviously for a lot of people, the go-to champion has been Herc for a while. They created the Atheist node, which pretty well took him out of contentions. So many other things that have been changed. And, not that, I've been working, I've pushed for not using Herc in a lot of things for a while. What we're going to do is right off the bat, we're going to start off practicing against Juggernaut here. One of the, unstoppable champions, also a champion that's, if you let him get to full momentum, can be a real pain. One of the main options I know for him and any champion that's, is unstoppable or anything along those lines is Shang-Chi, and his slow mechanic. I don't use the slow mechanic. I didn't even use it with Hawkeye, who I use quite often. It just wasn't part of the strategy by which I went to use him. You're going to see me lose more tonight than I've probably ever lost on stream before, and that may include 250 deaths in Necropolis. Because I'm going to try and power through. If you guys want to give advice and stuff on what I'm doing wrong with the champion, feel free. We may have some people that stop in through the night that want to jump on call and try and give me advice. Understand, and I've said this before, just because you guys say something doesn't mean that I'm gonna get it right or that I'm gonna do it the way that it's supposed to be done. The way I play things and stuff can be a little bit off and things. Do not think that means I'm ignoring anybody, because I won't be whatsoever. I will be paying attention to what you guys say. It's just going to be a bit of trying to adjust myself in the process. Probably something I've needed to do for a while. Honestly, I've been eating up quite a bit of resources, trying to push through quite a bit of content. Also on top of that, with the fact that I've been stepping my alliance up on what we're doing, I'm going through far too many resources there too. So it really, between the two, I'm sucking up every bit of my resources, and it really makes it hard to progress. And I know a lot of people can spend hours in arena and come out with thousands of units. I don't know what I am doing wrong on that, but I know that if I go spend hours in arena, I'm getting a couple hundred units if I'm lucky. More often than not, it may be 100 or less. So that is definitely something else that like I can't keep burning through resources and progressing. But at the same time, I need to be able to do what I need to be able to do for my alliance, and I also need to be able to push for that Valiant title, because especially, you know, once again we got the platinum track that dropped today, which luckily enough, because of gas bonuses and stuff like that that I've had over the last few months, I sacrificed next month's sigil to go ahead and have the platinum track, which I'll figure out if that ends up being something that bites me or not. But it'll definitely be one of those things that, like, again, I have no choice but to figure out how to push through these things, and get better. Which is, I think, you know, everybody in the game's goal is to figure out how to use more and more champions to be able to progress further. And, you know, Act 6 and 7 were great examples of it. Act 6 sucks, okay? Let's not lie. But there are, especially in Act 6 and 7, you know, if you're not using the right counters, you're not getting through it. And we'll start off with a quick death. Screwed that one up already. But I'm, you know, I can't keep burning resources that I need for other areas of the game. And I can't keep ranking up champions just because they're supposed to be a good counter if I can't use them. A city, how's it going? So, I mean, I could go through and do levels, but I figured the best chance I have on this is we're just going to go through and do practice. I'm going to probably screw up a lot. And you guys are probably going to get a bit frustrated with me in how you see me use some of the champions. But this is what it's about. This is a learning experience. This is, again, back to basics. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty and get past just knowing some of the champions I know, and see if we can't get me 150, 200 that I can use consistently. My goal is to eventually rank 3 every 6-star I have. And as I do that, it's for the purposes of, number one, no matter what battleground deck I have, I'm able to do so. But also on top of that, it's Alberto, how's it going? Nice to see you. A city. I am literally right now. I'm just doing practice mode, trying to figure out a rotation with Shang-Chi. And then I'm gonna switch over, and I'm gonna pick champions that I know the champion I want to practice with should be a counter for, and I'm just gonna keep trying. Yeah, Juggernaut's gonna cook me quite a few times tonight. I won't lie. It is my jugs that I am going against. And I'm just screwing this up massively already. Yeah. Use medium attack ending combos. Okay. That's one thing I'm not good at, but hey, again, this is why we're going to go ahead and do this tonight, is the more, because I think this could help not only me, but other members of the community to see my struggles and maybe be able to experience their own. For slow, use medium combo. Okay. Appreciate it, guys. This is what I'm gonna need tonight. I'm gonna need chat to be lively and helping me out, giving me advice. Like I said, some of it's gonna take quickly, some of it I'm going to be able to easily do. You tell me to do a 5-hit light combo, we're gonna rock this. You tell me to do a combo in a medium, I may struggle still. If you tell me to throw a heavy at the end of a combo, I'm probably gonna struggle. But I'm not the only person in this game that goes through this. There are far too many champs for most people to know. And like I said, you know, I went to one of my alliance mates that's better than me today and said, hey, you know, I need a counter for something that I'm struggling with. Okay, I need some context. Are you trying to learn Shang-Chi or how to fight Jugs? I'm trying to learn Shang-Chi. I'm using Jugs because I know Shang-Chi is I'm fighting against Jugs because I know Shang-Chi is a good counter for somebody with Unstoppable, and Jugs is going to trigger his Unstoppable more often than not. And that's what I'll do is I'll pick a champion, or you know, I'll have you guys pick champions. For me to work with and try and get better with, and then we'll pick a defender that I know they're technically a counter for, but done wrong, you're going to get wrecked like I am. Okay, so Shang-Chi has 4 different combo inputs to access. Medium for slow, light, medium for cleanse, medium, light, medium for blockable, and medium, light, medium for stun. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to be great with it. But at the same time, if I don't start getting some of this stuff done and down, getting through the rest of Act 8 is going to cost me a lot more supplies. Getting through Alliance Quest is costing me things that it shouldn't cost me. And I'm going to make mistakes. Okay, so for example, if you do the medium, the slow will last longer. If you do the full medium, light, medium, the stun will last longer. Okay. You need to reset abilities to do the inputs again by landing a heavy or using an SP1 or SP2. Okay. That is important to know. And yeah, guys, I could sit here and watch videos and do this all behind the scenes, and not show you guys, but that's never been what this channel has been about. So I'd much rather show you guys the mistakes, make them over and over again, screw up, show you guys what I'm doing. I realize many of you are not, you know, there's more of you in here that are going to be able to help me right now than are going to be able to, are going to need what I need the advice. Okay. But when I get better with these champions, it means I have the ability to teach other people how to get better with them. It also means that I'm able to clear content and things. It also hopefully will inspire some other people in the same ways. or I'll just run into jugs repeatedly. So I hope everybody chooses to bear with me tonight. These will be follow-up videos eventually. You know, the better I get with it, it'll be my ways to put these together as teaching examples. Okay. You need to use specific combos to get chi charges. The more chi charges you get, the more damage you deal on the SP2. Okay. Again, guys, I know he's good. I know he's a counter for a lot of things. And I know if I don't get better with some of these champions, I'm gonna struggle against champions that I'm gonna need to face. Not to mention, on top of that, I still have to revisit Necropolis several more times. I recommend you start the fight with parry so you can start your different combos. Okay. Gotcha, Bossy. Thanks for stopping in. God dang it. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like Is Cisco 25 the dude? I didn't know Wossie had beef. Always nice to know when you have beef with somebody that you didn't know about, huh? I think I got to 5 charges that time. I don't know if that's good or not. The other day when I had our match, he said the dude. Oh, no. What he's talking about, we got a guy in our alliance named Cisco, and he was in here giving Wossie crap. That was totally a joke. They were totally screwing with one another. Oh, that's awesome. Now I will tell you guys this much. It will not be one of those things where I just sit here and lose all night long and never learn the champion. I promise you guys that much. If I struggle with a champion for too long, we'll try a different one. I was just gonna tell you I mopped the floor with a dude named Cisco25. Nice. I mean, I got a lot more stuff I need to be working on in the game, but honestly, like I said, I figure if I start doing this at least a couple times a month, not only can I turn these into videos that I can help other people with by teaching them what I figure out, and also on top of that too, it means that I can start clearing content with less resources. Oh. I didn't notice that. I can still see them, so don't worry, guys. I will, I'm actually fixing that right now. So. But. Velocity, I appreciate what you were trying to do. Come on, let's get this. Okay.
6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right. In the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up.
I know, I gotta get the combos in, and I threw the special because Force of Havoc, because yeah. Must have fat fingered it. Nothing against you, Albert. No, we always know. We know. It's, you know, things happen. Till I hear him say. Okay, how was that one? I recommend you write down the combos. Completing combos builds charges, which you can cash out for big SP2s. And no, yeah, Cisco's a goofball in our alliance, totally. So we got medium, low. We got medium, light, medium. I got to five charges that time, and so I don't know. I don't know how that one went, but I think it went well. Medium, light, medium for unblockable. And don't worry, guys, I've always got a notebook next to me. Medium, light, medium for stun. Okay, got him. Do you want me to teach you? Okay. You know you have all the rights in the world to hop on call and help with this if you want. If you want to help, you're welcome. If you're not, no, medium, light, medium, light, medium, got it. Cool, no problem. Like I said, you guys are, anybody that wants to help out and stuff, I will open up Discord call and let people jump on throughout the evening and help with stuff. And by the way, Alberto, this is the Cisco that we were just talking about. But yeah, like I said, if anybody wants to hop on call throughout the evening while I'm working on this and give me advice, that's fine. Just don't take it personal if I don't do it right. Okay? I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna work on this. This is not only for the community's benefit, it's for my alliance's benefit, it's for my benefit. Hey, I just get hit in the face and come back and get hit in the face. Exactly, that's fine. No, you cannot ban him. So, I mean, that one was a great one. I did good. No banning man. Jason and Jabari Gaming, how's it going tonight? Nice to see ya. So, yeah, like I said, this is me, this is how I have, okay, it's not how I advise to practice most of the time, but it is maybe something that I start suggesting for practicing for people. But at minimum, it's exactly, you know, I tell people to do arena or do lower levels or things like that. And if I didn't need the energy for other things, or if I can consistently use the same champions, doing good, just getting ready for bid, but stop by for a bit. No problem. I appreciate it. So I figure if I spend a couple hours just constantly beating up on a champion that they should be able to work against. Wolf is like my dad. Do as I say, not as I do. It's not that I say do as I say, not as I do. It's that I'm going to tell you how to do it right, and I understand how to do it right, but that doesn't always mean that I'm gonna do it right. I know how to do it right. Part of the reason I know how to do it wrong is because I've done it wrong. And then, of course, I get a good one followed by me totally trashing it. So, but yeah, like I said, you know, if anybody wants to jump on call and give suggestions or whatever, okay, one good one followed by two where I absolutely trash it. So, but like I said, guys, I know this is probably not going to be the most exciting live stream for a lot of the upper tier guys. And I appreciate the support. But this is going to be an ongoing thing. There's 260 champions in the game. I'm going to probably try and break down 2 or 3, maybe 4 every few, at least once a week, and see if I can't get better with them. I don't know how to use Shang-Chi either. Hey, and that's it. Like, this is another opportunity for other members of the community that don't know a champion to stop in and hang out and listen to what chat says and watch me screw it up. And maybe it'll help you guys more than it does me. And I'm okay with that. That is what I'm here for, is to help you guys, you know. Now, mind you, I know there, like I said, I know there's plenty of people that follow my channel that don't need my advice, that are a lot better than I am, that aren't going to do that. Sorry I had to do something for a moment. No apologies needed, man. But at the same time, it's how do you become an expert at something? 10,000 hours of practice. So I got a lot of practice in with Hulk. I got a lot of practice in with Nick Fury. There's 260 others that I don't. Okay, give me a second. I'll open it up. Voice call is open for anybody who wants to come hang out and talk. All you got to do is be part of my Discord server. And as soon as anybody joins call, then I will pause the music so I know everybody can be heard. I had one good one. We will get there.
Rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that? I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease. Bitten lips, bruised.
See, I'm really good friends with Wolf. He showed me almost everything I know. So how are you? And I know, watching me screw up and then hearing that I've taught other people how to play this game is kind of ironic. But the way I teach them is by learning. Yeah. Rose, how's it going? Nice to see you. Bossy, like I said, call is open if you want to jump on or if anybody else does. Hey, give me just a second and I'll pause music. I just gotta get my... I don't know why I threw that. Ah. I'm good as well, Rose. Nice to see you stopping in. I appreciate you doing so. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to turn up that so that I know they can hear you. And how you doing, Wasi?
Doing all right.
Okay. I'm making a Batman comic book. Nice. I'm guessing unofficial. I'm currently letting Juggernaut make my night work horrible, while I show everybody that I suck at using Shang-Chi. This is the problem I always run into when I fight Jugs. He gets that momentum going, and then I can't get the stun off. And this is the problem I'm having in AQ right now, too, which is part of what inspired this. is I I can't stun the champions I need to go against in AQ at the moment, so I can't get my combos going and keep myself where I need to be able to fight the fight the way I know how to fight the fight. I know, guys, this is going to be brutal tonight. So I appreciate everybody who sticks around and watches this. This will end up being a massively edited video down the road for me to teach people off of once I figure out how to get it right.
May I
That was
interrupt?
that was the whole point of you being on call, even though you threw a fit about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, some general tips to Shang-Chi as someone who, might have ranked him up a few ranks, nothing nothing too crazy. Um, there's generally Shang-Chi gets better the more you kind of understand about matchups. Um, Obviously because he has so many different things he can do, it's kind of hard to tell what he can't. Um, One thing I will say, generally speaking, with him, your general sort of um rotation is either your opponent's gonna dash back and hold block, in which case you can go ahead and do a 5-hit combo into their block. You have to end with a medium though. If you do that, you're gonna stun them, and then usually what I like to do is do double medium, get the slow, heavy attack, reset, and then just keep doing my 5 hits and then my 2 hits. And just kind of cycle that.
Okay. So Cisco, to answer your question, there are 4 different combos that you have to pull off with Shang-Chi to build up charges. And then you have to cleanse, reset, and do so again. The first combo is a medium medium. The second one is a medium light medium. The third combo is a medium light light medium. The fourth combo is medium light 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 medium. So it's just increasing the number of lights in between on each of them. Look, oh my god. Lakshmi, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I apologize overwhelmingly. Hi, how are you doing? By doing these combos and resetting, you build up your chi charges. The higher your chi charges are, the more damage your SP2 does. If there's anything about what I just said there that's wrong, please feel free to correct me. But I'm pretty sure from what everybody has said, that is what I understand, but am not getting my fingers to correctly do yet.
There's one other thing that is worth mentioning. It's hard to take full utilization of. But you know how like Kate, Hawkeye, and Bullseye all have that perfect timing mechanic?
Yeah, that one thing I've never used before until yesterday.
Yeah, so if you like how dexterity there's like that window of grace where if you're dashing back, even though sometimes you clearly shouldn't dex whatever you're dexing, you
Uh-huh.
still don't get hit.
Yep.
So if you perfectly time it where you're actually dodging when it's supposed to hit you, Shang-Chi will perform what is called a perfect dodge, which is just fancy
Yep.
words
I've
for,
I've noticed that.
yeah, fancy words for, hey, you did this right. Here's a free chi charge. It also happens on well-timed blocks. So if
Okay.
you do a parry, hmm?
Okay. Yeah.
um, so I wouldn't. I've used it before as like my main method of building up. I would not recommend it,
Okay,
but
so there is the possibility if you dex properly repeatedly, you can build up chi charges that way as
Yes.
well. Okay.
The only time I've ever used it though is when I literally couldn't build anything else up because I quartered myself against a maestro.
Okay.
But generally speaking, it's a nice thing to know. So if you can try and do it, you get some additional charges, but
Okay.
it's something to just still keep in mind.
Okay, here's my next question, and this is I've gotten up to 5 charges so far. 5 has been the best I've done. Guy on call with you sounds like a goober. CJ, how's it going, man? You two have a very personal relationship about that, so talk away. um, but and you're welcome to jump on call as well, CJ, if you want. We're doing it through Discord, not line chat, though. Um,
You're just gonna hear the two of us cuss the entire night if you invite that, so
yeah, people will be entertained, probably more so than watching me lose repeatedly. But whatever. Um, but uh,
shut up, Cisco.
um, okay, so the max amount of chi charges I've gotten up to in a single match, and I've actually won twice when I got up to that amount, was 5. Is there a max number of? I know with some champion like Captain Marvel movie, her max amount of binary is 25. Um, is there a max amount of chi charges or a particular number that you should be trying to get to? I'm still in the
No.
Dominican Republic, still, or I would. Okay, no problem. I hope you are safe, and I can't wait to see you back, man. So, is there like a certain number of chi charges I should be shooting for, or
Um, there's no limit. You I guess the best thing I can say about it is like just based on what rank your Shang-Chi is, for like battlegrounds and stuff, you can kind of get a general idea of where how many chi charges you'll need. Obviously, higher rank, more damage means less chi charges. Um, like I know for my rank 3, I usually only shoot 10 at most for most matchups. Um, because after that they're dead. Uh, but for a rank 3 6-star, I'd probably I don't know how much more attack a rank 3 7-star has. Um, hi Triple Z.
hey, Triple Z, how's it going, man?
I'm the same random guy who lost $25 earlier, not this week. This week actually. Damn, it's still this week.
Okay, got him there. Okay, and random guy, it's Wasi, also known as Fridge Pudding. Yes, Wasi. And actually, that was last week.
So like there again, like don't be scared to do a 5-hit combo uh into his block because you will stun him, and you know if you aren't against like a stun immune node, it's fine.
Okay. Yo, Wasi, great guy. Who are you? Howard. Great guy, you are. Yes. Sorry.
Thank you.
Triple Z, if you want, call is open on Discord. So anybody that wants to jump on and hang out during stream tonight is more than welcome. By the way, Triple Z, and for everybody in chat, I want to say congratulations. He just hit his 500 subscribers. So, congratulations overwhelmingly. And also, if you could drop your link in chat, um, I would appreciate that because I'd like to get you the rest of the way there too. We'll jump in when the wife gets in the bath and soaks. No problem, man. They kind of got distracted on that one. Otherwise, like the one before went well. Nick Brown, how's it going? Just trying to get that medium in there that I'm not used to throwing the medium. I'm just not.
Yeah, that is something we're gonna have to learn.
Well,
I feel like we've had this conversation like a few million times.
yep, and we are going to. Next turtle is 1800 hours. Yes, it is, but we're gonna get you there, bro. Give me just a second, guys. I have to reposition. This is gonna be a long night. Okay. Yes, I know we've had this conversation before, but at the same time, it's been one of those things, and that's exactly why I labeled this the way I did. We're going back to basics. We are going to start learning and relearning some of the things that maybe I didn't need it early on in the game, and I've found ways to avoid having to use. But Command wants me to throw certain combos, and I'm tired of them, but I got to figure it out. Hey, yo, please like and subscribe.
You know, the funniest thing about that is Werewolf by Night is like one of the only champions where you want to intentionally end your combo with a light attack.
Isn't that wonderful? I haven't worked with him much either. We'll do that soon. The 500 sub celebration stream should be March 24th. That sounds amazing, bro. I will be there for it for sure.
What's the plan, Triple?
He is bringing in all of his variants for the uh, 500 celebration. Plus, on top of that, premiering a new one and the full on everything to go around it. I don't know how much all of you guys have seen, but Triple Z does has several variants that the community has been loving.
Variants?
Okay, so we have Moon, who is a Indian descent version of Triple Z. We have Cataclysm 512, which is his take on Cataclysm. We have Karnak, which is his way of causing Rizzo to have a heart attack. Plus the new one that I know about as well. But yeah, he's had a couple different times where he's dressed up as different other versions of himself to do his videos, including one time where Moon took over his entire account and opened everything on his account without his knowledge. Or at least that was the joke. Cathetterclism 512 is a ginger Billy Redhead, a redneck of Cataclysm. But yes, that is one of the things that Triple Z does on his channel is variants. Triple Z comes with skin packs that you can purchase. Totally screwed that one up.
Hey, I can't tell if I just got the world's worst RNG, but I believe Longshot's increased ability accuracy interacts with Biohazard. So if you ever see A long shot on Biohazard, he's gonna bleed you a lot.
Nice. Kick Rocks, how's it going? Nice to see you, my man. I'm lost now. What are you lost about, Cisco? I'll jump on call to explain this. um, so who was it earlier that I was noticing? That I was using. Oh, um, Korg. Korg shuts down Longshot.
Huh?
Korg shuts down Longshot.
Korg shuts down long shot. Okay, I'm gonna repeat these words back to you as if
Mm-hmm.
I'm understanding them. What?
Okay. What do you normally get wrecked by when fighting against Longshot if you slip up?
Uh, I don't know.
Yeah, I know you're perfect and never slip up. Chat, what is the most common thing to get wrecked by on Longshot? I guarantee there's plenty of people in chat who have been wrecked by Longshot. Okay, the most common thing, in case nobody decides to actually help me out in chat, is when you get the 5 bad karmas and he's got the 5 good karmas and he throws his SP1 and you instantly die from it.
Oh, the blade damage?
Uh huh. Korg takes none of it.
I mean, isn't that true for any bleed immune champion?
It's not the bleed immune, it's the incinerate immune.
His SP1's the bleed, is it not? I believe.
No, it's incinerate. It's
Oh,
the
now I gotta
incinerate
double.
damage that screws me up every time.
I'm pretty sure it's bleed on SP1 and then SP2 is. Yeah. Okay, special one, Pure of Heart is active. The first hit inflicts 7 instant bleeds, each dealing 513, blah 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 blah. It's bleeds.
Either way, still. And yes, I realize that it's not just Korg. I know that other bleed immune champions can shut him down, and other incinerate immune champions can shut him down. But I have a 7-star Korg on my other account, and I was fighting Longshot, and all of a sudden I didn't die, and I was like, "Cool."
That's fair.
I know I've been playing the game for 8 years. I know these champions, but that doesn't mean that I don't still find cool interactions that I'm sure other people in the community are like, "Oh, hey." Like, that's the whole point of this series that I'm starting here is the idea of there's over 260 champions in the game. Throw the medium.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna have to do that at some point, Cisco.
What?
Hmm?
What? I'm fighting, not reading chat at the moment. Ah! Change your name to Rot Meow.
I
Okay.
think he meant to say right now.
All right, I'm back. Are you winning some? I've won a few. I have not lost to him every time. I have actually pulled this off on a few occasions. So we're working on it. We're working on it. We're gonna get to the point. The whole point is to get to a consistent time period. Because if I can consistently take down my 7-star jugs with this particular Shang-Chi, then I
Wait,
should.
yours is awakened?
What?
Your 7-star jugs is awakened?
Thanks for watching the crystal opening on Monday.
Okay, to be fair, I've had a midterm on Monday, and then on top of that, I had a test yesterday, so my bad for not. And then on top of that, I started fasting. So
Not to mention on top of that, hey, Hayak, how's it going, man? Um, oh, he said to change it to meow.
No, thank you, Cisco. If you okay, I'll change it to meow if you change it. If you change your name to Tesco Kid.
No support, Wasi. um, no, I opened a 7-star on Monday and I duped Jugs. I
I
actually
don't
even
know.
posted it in chat on top of that. Not only the video, but actually a screenshot of him being duped now.
Okay, that I completely missed. Okay, again, to be fair, I was not on my phone. I was studying for an exam, as one should when they have an exam.
Okay, we got to 9 charges this time. 10,
Nice.
11, 12.
Your SP3 also gives you 3 charges? 3, 4. God, the Shang-Chi player can't even tell you how many chi charges you get.
14,
That's 4. Damn.
15. Okay, this is how we're going to play Shang-Chi from now on. Now to get back to the
Tesco, no,
SP2.
I'm talking about Tesco the store. Jeez,
Ah!
that's not what my head went to. That's a really good point, but that's not what my head went to. I
Oh.
like the store Tesco, you know.
He may not know. That may not be a thing. Iron Midget, how's it going? Hey, mate. Can't stay long. Just wanted to pop in and show support. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Iron Midget. I appreciate it. As a matter of fact, while I'm at it, by the way, another one of our fellow YouTubers, Iron Midget, if you guys can, stop over and help support his channel as well. He is a growing YouTuber. He's been doing great, and he's actually a phenomenal player. And I don't say that just because I suck. I mean, like, he's actually really good. Marvel King Sandman, how's it going?
Damn it. Come on, Wolf, we could do better than that.
Love from India. Thank you. What?
Hmm?
What
You
was
said
that?
Saiman.
I said Saiyaman.
It's Saitama.
Okay, which one of us is taking Japanese? Just because you're an Oriental descent does not mean you speak Japanese.
But it's
I
I
don't know.
don't
I've
know what
never
else to
watched that
say.
anime.
It's pronounced Saitama.
I've always
It's
heard it pronounced salmon, but again, I haven't
Are
watched
you
that
on
particular
Dragon
anime.
Ball?
Don't,
What?
no.
You can correct us. No. He can correct us. Is it with the T or without the T? Because if it's with the T, if it's without the T, I'll be darned. Darned, damned. Ugh.
Nice. That one worked well. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. The kind words. No, no problem, man. Honestly. Did I did I do it wrong? Is that why I'm getting the cry, Marvel King?
Hello everybody.
And it's Moon on call. How's it going, Moon?
Everything is good. I stay up too late and watch Wolf play the game.
Watch Wolf suck at this game.
Is this like man who hasn't been introduced to society for 20 years and is learning English for the first time, or
No.
what is what
Hello, Wasi. This is the moon variant that Wolfie was talking about.
what what character is Moon?
Moon wears a turban.
Moon also has an entire family.
MK, Marvel King, he said he like a moon on the stream.
Woo, your guess is as good as mine. It is just chaos at this point.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. I figured out how we're going to use Shang-Chi from now on. I'm good watching Wolf lose. What is this? What I am doing right now is I am going through and trying to relearn basics. And trying to figure out champions that I don't use on an often basis, that all the time when I go, hey, who should I use for this? I get told champions I don't use. So I figure we're going to start a new series where I start actually breaking down champions and start figuring out how to use them, so that I can hopefully be better about teaching people. And yeah, I think I figured out how to use Shang-Chi my way. How we actually.
Cisco Kid. Oh, sorry.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
fine. Go ahead.
Cisco Kid is Triple Z on call. That is my moon voice for my moon variant. Wolf, I think that's a great idea. Going back to the basics, trying to learn how to play them. And I like what you said, play them your way.
Yeah, because like right now, what I'm looking at is okay, I could try and figure out how to do these combos consistently, which, yes, I realize there's going to be some champions I don't have a choice but to do that. But if I can just build up to like 10 or 15 charges off of the Dexing, and then occasionally pick up a few of the other charges in the process, and then throw an SP2, it seems to wreck him just fine. Um, and that is something that is very teachable to most people.
I don't mean to really burst your bubble, but if you remember the conversation that we were having about this guy, the whole point was to use the slow on
No,
the
no,
foot loop.
I know.
Yeah.
Wolf notes 10 out of 269 champions. That's about right.
It's cool. That's brutal.
um, let's see. Moon variant voice looks great. The most important thing you need to know is how to use a champ is to solve a problem. Exactly. We just got to figure out how to solve the problem. And occasionally I got to figure out what works for me. Not much, living my best life, and you. Good to hear it, Kick Rocks. And yes, I understand. The whole point of what inspired all of this is the fact that I need to get better at using the slow variant. One thing I will say, Shang-Chi, is that you can always apply these through block. So medium, light, light, medium goes unblockable through block, medium, light, 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 medium, stuns even through block, which is a heavy reset them all. Okay.
Basically, it's a free heavy reset. When you hit through the block, you stun them, and then you can do a heavy to reset your combo.
Okay. I missed when he said that, but that was great. Love the idea of learning them your way. That's what we're trying here, guys. Like I said, we're getting better. We've won a couple in a row, which is already an improvement. Especially considering we spent the first hour losing most of them. but yeah, I mean that's it. Is there's 260 champions in the game, and if I'm constantly getting recommended, hey, use this champion that I never use, then they're no use to me because I don't know how to. On the other hand, if I sit down and do a couple streams like this a month, where we just sit down and figure out some champions, and I figure out my way of doing it, then I have more champions that I can use, and it means I can find ways to get through things.
Also, Iron Midget, love your content, by the way. Just want to give you a shout out while I'm on call.
Yeah, he has been killing it. Like,
To get a shout out for Seaton, dude, that is like OP. Have you done Winter of Woe Hulkling?
yes, we actually did that on live stream on Sunday night. Um, I did my first attempt at him, and beat him with CGR.
Oh, nice.
I
So, Iron Midget, when you have gameplay as good as yours, you're gonna naturally build your channel just like Marvel King. Uh, but when you suck like me, you got to come up with variants and characters to make people want to come and watch and hang out. So that's why I do stupid character dress ups. Triple Z, please do the Karnak voice.
go for it, brother.
I gotta get into it first.
This is why I never started doing voices, is because trying to repeat them over and over again is a pain.
Yeah, Moon is very natural because I spend a lot of time on the phone with tech support, and most of tech support are people with that dialect. So that becomes second nature. Thank you, Marvel King. I appreciate that. Much, much love, much appreciated. Let's, Wassy, sorry, I didn't mean to come in and jump in and take over.
No, you're good.
Oh no, he's having aneurysms because I'm.
Huh?
I said that, no, you're having aneurysms because I'm finding ways to make this work, but it's still not what you want me to do.
What are you talking about?
Did you hear that lip bite in how he said that?
Hmm?
See, this is just using Captain Marvel movie again.
I agree with what Acidity said. I feel like mindlessly beating on someone like Winter Soldier and just trying to I feel like a really good idea would just be like, especially for the path you're dealing with, go to Winter Soldier and just try and keep up your slow the entire fight.
We can try
Because
that.
obviously Juggernaut, if you take the wrong special attack, you're gonna die.
No, and that's fine. I literally the whole reason I started with Jugs was because I wanted somebody that was going to throw the unstoppable on me constantly. So yeah, we can switch up who I'm fighting against. That's not a problem. Um, like I said, primarily what I'm trying to do is stick to practice mode because of the fact that that way I'm not using up resources to do this whatsoever. Um, Let's see. Triple Z MCOC community is not about only skills. We need entertainment too. That's why I love your channels. Awesome shout out, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Got to entertain the community. Love to troll that Rizzo fella. How dare he say that I'm just a wet noodle?
Okay, we're gonna try some practice here real quick, just because she's a rather large champion as well. We'll try Chang-Chi in here a little bit, and then yeah, we may switch over and try the actually go into the typical punching bag that everybody uses. Obviously, if I had CCP, none of this would matter, but we're still not there yet. Rizzo will be. It wouldn't surprise me if Rizzo stopped in. Like Karnak just triggers things for him.
Rizzo's on his third stream for the day. He's too busy in Hell Divers.
I didn't see he was live at the moment. If I had, I would have paid attention. But I thought I checked before I started. He must have. He's killing it though.
I'll be honest with you. If I ever got to do a meetup with Rizzo, I'd probably show up dressed as Karnak.
The amount of freak out that would happen. Especially if it was one of those situations where like you were getting off the plane and came out of TSA as Karnak.
Yeah, Karnak will be the last one to enter the stream on the 500 sub celebration because of all the face paint that I have to do.
So do you have a plan for that while you're getting ready?
Working on it. I'm not gonna have them come in the stream as I release them, in the order I released them.
Yeah,
Because
obviously.
because I've got to, do Karnak last to finish it up because of the face paint. But trying to figure out what content I'm gonna do because I will be taking a lot of Cataclysm breaks to change outfits and try to figure out how to make the breaks work
um
so that it's not a bunch of dead space. Probably have some people on call.
Yeah.
For sure. Um, I would like to have Rizzo on call if he's available for the Gangster Z reveal because he's a big part. And once I release it, it'll make a lot of sense. I'm gonna give Rizzo all the credit where it's due. Uh, but he's got a lot of help involved in the Gangster Z project I'm working on.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this auto fight real quick, and then we'll go jump over. We'll try Realm of Legends Winter Soldier real quick. See if I can't. I'll burn a little bit of energy to do that. I'd much rather do the practice fights, but I do get it. We will probably come back to practice fights throughout the evening, just because I feel better about them. Cisco, if you want to jump on call, it's not through. We're in the server. You got to go to my actual server and jump onto the call that way. I just noticed you've been trying to get on call with me.
Is Cisco in your server? Do I need to drop the Discord link?
He should be in the server. Give me 1 second. I'll double check. I know he is.
I can drop your Discord link if you want me to.
Yeah, you can go ahead and drop it as well, just to be sure. But Cisco should be on the server if he's not. One more thing, unless you plan on using him in BGs or war, your limber mastery is messing with the stun timing. He is much nicer against questing. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm not going to be on call much longer. It's past my bedtime here.
No, not a problem. I appreciate it, man. I'm double checking something. Cisco, are you still in chat?
He's probably disappeared at this point.
That's quite possible. Let me.
Says you got 12 people watching.
I believe so. I got 13. According to me.
Yours sounds better.
Yeah, sounds good. No, he's still trying to get in. He's not extremely familiar with Discord. He doesn't use it very often. That's why mostly when we do things through the alliance, we do it on line chat because that's where I've centered everything around for years. I actually got asked the other day why I don't use Discord for the alliance.
What is? Do you know what Cisco Kid's name is in Discord?
It's Cisco Kid.
All right.
Hold on.
I was going to send him an invite to the call.
See if that helps. I mean, go ahead if you want to do that as well. But
Yeah, it's not. This channel is private. Only select members and roles can. Okay. So, do you know what role he has? It says only certain members can join.
The only thing that should restrict him is whether or not he's actually joined the server and
He might not have even
accepted the
like
rules.
properly done the terms of service of, because I know that's one thing you have to do in your server. He might not
Yeah,
have even done that.
actually, I'm looking right now, and I don't think he's actually even accepted the. He hasn't been in the server yet, but that's fine. I sent him an invite to the server as well. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look and see if we can't get one more person that wanted to be part of this. But I also know, like I said, he's not overwhelmingly familiar with Discord. So that should hopefully, yeah, there we go. Cisco, if you're still around, if not, I will teach you how to do this when it's just you and I at some other point. Yes, Wasi, I'm here. By the way, Cisco, I do have to say you have the longest term badge of anybody on the channel at this point, and it looks really good. You are up to the 4-star badge.
Cisco, do you want me to hop on a line call and explain this to you?
I think I figured it out. He didn't have a role, so I'm giving him a role. So that should get him into the chat because you had to have a cub role, a wolf pack role.
Yeah. which I think comes particularly with just being on the server, if I remember right.
You got to accept all the rules and then
Yeah,
go and select your role to get it. So I just pushed that, so he should be able to jump on call now.
not a problem. I appreciate it. Again, this is one of those things I don't use. I don't even pay. I don't even like work with my Discord server enough myself, and that's partially because um, G set mine up. Um, you were just talking about you weren't for sure what content to do for the 500 stream celebration. Um, have you done Abyss?
No.
Might be a good one to be because it takes so long, so nobody's gonna be really like surprised when you take breaks on a regular basis. As a suggestion. I mean, okay. So
Yes.
let's see. Let's find 5 champions I need to work with tonight and get better with. Kate is somebody I should be working with. Only because he's now going to be a major part of the channel. Let's throw Werewolf by Night in there so that I can screw that up some. Okay, Wasi, suggestions. Champions that you tell me that I should be using more often that I'm not using correctly.
I would say we should work on the light intercept with Absman because that's gonna make him like 1,000 times better. I don't know how you are with. There's a lot of champions. I don't know how you are with Chavez. Chavez is another one I can recommend practicing. Um,
Actually, you know what? I got 2 champions. I got Absman is a good suggestion, but I actually have 2 champions. I think we're gonna throw in there and look at seeing if I can't get better with on this stream.
you just replaced Chilith with Long.
I did that on purpose.
Oh,
Who knows what the heck I have, okay?
And there is Cisco in the house. Okay.
oh god, guys, I have to go immediately this instant.
Oh, you
Something
better
just
go
came up.
now, because I'm gonna talk smack about you. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Kitty kid, kitty cat. Who knows what the heck?
Okay.
I'm gonna smoke smack on you.
So here's where we're at on this. Shang-Chi is our original. Do you want a quick MCOC quiz? Sure, go ahead. Throw out all the quizzes you want. There's some things that I'm gonna know, some things I'm not. Like I'm always open to test my knowledge.
Hey, kitty cat, you gone yet? Meow.
Okay.
Why are you
Um,
calling me kitty cat?
but
Because your
here's
cat is still on the picture, bro.
okay. We're over the
I'm
cat
sorry,
thing.
I'm sorry, Wolf.
But what I'm looking at here, Shang-Chi is obviously the first one that were started this whole thing anyways. Name a hashtag metal champion outside of tech. That's easy. That's Dragon Man. He's also the only robot outside of tech, if I remember right.
I was gonna say Odin.
But yeah, there's plenty of hashtag metal outside of tech. It's just Dragon Man was the easy one because he is also the only robot outside of tech, if I remember right. And then I threw Kate in because I need to get better with her because I know how good she is and how much she can do. And getting good enough with her means we could possibly push some more Necropolis easier. Werewolf by Night, I've got him in because he is going to become the flagship of the channel. Now that we have him, and eventually we will be getting the 7-star, and he will really become the flagship of the channel. I've got Wong and Chavez in as well. The reason I switched out Chilith for Wong and then threw in Chavez is for the same reason that I threw Kate in, because Wong and Chavez also can be ones that will save me on deaths on Necropolis down the road. So I figure if I can get good with all 5 of these champions, Necropolis becomes a lot easier. Any argument on that, Wasi?
No, not particularly. I would also, uh,
Yeah, we've got Shuri that I can get in there too.
Shuri, I'm just trying to think Necropolis champions. If you need to practice Aegon, we have like a serious discussion ahead of us.
I think I do great with Aegon. So I'm not perfect, but I think I do pretty damn good with Aegon.
Wasi, it's heavy to the face.
Heavy to the face. Precisely.
Okay, guys. Inside jokes don't necessarily need to be part of the stream.
Okay, sir.
A city. Next question. If you feel like throwing out multiple questions, you can quiz me all night long. Quick Kate tip. Few people remember heavy against the wall resets arrows, but also crushes the enemy, so you can instantly launch SP1 or 2 after a heavy knockdown or guaranteed hit. Okay.
That's nice to know.
That's like my go-to with Kate Iron Midget. A quick question for you, if Wolf doesn't mind me already interrupting as I have. Did you use her for Necropolis? Because I've used her for several my pads. A lot of fun.
He was asking you, Cisco.
Oh, he was asking me.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I
I was
learned how to
asking-
use Kate. I thought he was
I was
asking
asking
Iron
Iron
Midget.
Oh. Name of reverse control immune champ outside the Mystic class. Hulk with the Overseer synergy. It's my favorite way to get it.
Professor
Anyone
X.
without a synergy.
Professor X, Emma Frost.
Jugs.
He's in the Mystic class.
Oh, he said certain class?
Yep.
Outside of
Outside the
Mystic.
Mystic class. What's up, Trip? Oh, someone's
Alright.
drinking.
Now that we got Cisco on call, I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed because it's midnight here.
No problem, brother. I appreciate you. We will talk over the next week or so and make a plan for your stream. And I 100%.
Don't be
will
scared of me,
help you.
Trip. You gotta leave because I'm on now. Come on, Trip.
Oh, you listen here, you dirtbag. I am not scared of you. I'm not scared of you at all.
I wouldn't blame you if you were.
Hey, I got Meow Man over here scared of me, so it's okay.
I got the
I ain't
slow
not-
applied.
I ain't not scared. I just sleepy.
You eat cat, but you just don't eat cow, right?
Yeah,
I
we
eat-
not we do not eat the pork.
Well, not poor cow.
Okay,
I'll
so
eat-
this is how I officially get canceled, because I decided to let the 3 of you on chat together.
I was gonna correct him. Why am I being dragged into this? What the heck?
Yeah, because the picture of the cat is still on your photo, even in Discord.
Yeah.
But I do need a tutorial though how to use the Discord, because I just remembered my password like a week ago with last time I was on here with Wolf. I have no clue what to do with that thing.
Yeah, that's not a problem. We'll teach you anyways. Which
Wolf.
champ has the highest prestige in the game at this point?
Onslaught.
Onslaught, yeah.
Is it Onslaught? Man, I can't wait to get that booger. I've been trying.
Yeah, I'm still hunting him. All right, fellas, y'all have a good night. Cisco Kid, good
Have a good night,
talking to you, brother.
You too,
Wasi,
man. Have a good one.
appreciate what you did for Wolf the other day.
I owed him.
Wassi's a good man. Our good young man.
Triple
Here we
Z,
go.
I appreciate you, man. Get some sleep, and like I said, you and I will talk over the next week, and anything I can do to help with the celebration, I'm there.
Sounds good, man. I will be in touch.
Sounds good, brother.
All right, man. Take care.
Hope you all pull a Karnak soon.
Oh, hell no. Don't curse us.
You do realize I already know that the wolf variant's coming because of that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Still
He's-
working on that one.
He's gonna definitely put some dust on that Karnak for sure.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, man.
Good night, brother.
Okay, so we biffed the fight with Shang-Chi. Mind you, we did take a chunk off, and I did get to slow a couple times. Okay, so that's fine. I could just go ahead, reset, go back in, do Shang-Chi again. But since we're here and he's still over half health, I figure we'll try one of the other 4, see if we can't get a little bit in with them, and we'll keep flip-flopping and trying different champions amongst these 5 until we get something down. I know it's going to put a little bit of, I'm going to have to keep people straight. Name a poison immune champion outside of the science class.
Absorbing Man.
Absorbing Man. No, he's not poison immune, is he?
He does with a synergy. My favorite synergy.
Oh, with the synergy. That's right. I was like, he's not poison immune directly. With synergy, he is poison immune. I gotta head to bed. Good luck with learning, man. No problem, Iron Midget. I appreciate you, man. Have a great night. Penny is another choice for poison immune.
Is it Warlock?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, and so are most robot champions, including like Ultron.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so let's try Shang-Chi. Or not Shang-Chi. Let's
I
try
thought you
Wong.
were gonna try Wong.
We're gonna try Wong.
Yeah, Wong. I need to learn him because I saw some good things about him, but I've never used him.
I mean, Wolf, if you want, I can provide like a little bit of a demonstration.
I don't need demos.
That'd be cool.
I don't need demos.
Oh dang!
I want to hear words. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, and I will try to adjust as best as possible. And if I wanted demos, I'd be sitting here watching videos and
Don't get hit in the face. That's all I gotta say.
Cisco, love you, brother, but be productive or not.
I'm watching. I'm trying to give helpful advice.
Okay. To explain Wong. He for Necropolis, if he's awakened, you ignore this, but since yours isn't, you want to start off with an SP3. You see how there's that little counter underneath your health bar that's slowly going up?
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
So when you hold your heavy attack, you'll see you go unstoppable and gain a power gain, and that power gain will last as long as you have that counter, but it'll drain your counter as well. So your goal is to essentially build up his 3 Mandels. So you'll notice once you're out of this, since he has none, and this is only when he has none, so keep that in mind, he's going to build up 1 of each, and there's a max of 3. The way you get each of his Mandels after this is you're going to throw special ones, and you'll see how you have the little healing icon with your counter, and you have a little heal Mandel. That means when you throw a special one, you're gonna gain another green Mandel spell, whatever the hell you want to call it. And if you throw a fourth light attack, that's gonna rotate them. So if you wanted to go for your blue or yellow, you swap with 4 light attacks. And then your SP2 will refresh all of them. And they also stay paused whenever you have the unstoppable from heavy attacking.
That's
Okay.
nice. I got him Awaken as a 7-star.
Okay, so what I'm hearing here is that he is a combination of basically um, kind of a blade Tigra combo. Hype, Captain Marvel movie, Miss Marvel. Nice. Let's see. Hey Wolf, how's it going? How's it going? Drewski, AB, how's it going? Where are the emojis? I'm working on that. It is a project for this week. I should have them hopefully live by this weekend for members. I got that's one of my project lists. But back to what I was saying. Okay, so with Tigra, like in order to if she's unawakened, you got to throw 2 SP1s followed by the SP2, so you can get the proper build up on her. And with um, Blade, it's the hold the block so that you can build up your health or recover your health. So Shang-Chi, you gotta do the SP3 to get the build up, and then after that you gotta continue. Well, first you hold the heavy to get the build up to the SP3, throw the SP3, turn around, and then do your build up process for the rest of them from there. Is that correct?
Yeah. The main tricky part about building him up is just maintaining each of the Mandels you have. And so, two things to keep in mind with that. So, as I said, if you're heavy attacking and you have your unstoppable, and remember, it does go on cooldown once you've used it once. But as long as it's not on cooldown, it will pause your spells. Then on top of that, your opponent's special attacks will also keep them paused.
Okay.
Good night, Kick Rocks.
Kick Rocks, good night. Appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for the support. You are an amazing member of this community who always helps. Name a Frostbite immune champion other than Iceman.
I'll name one after.
Kingpin. I don't know.
Is not
True.
Frostbite immune. Try again. Cisco. I know Frostbite immune champions. Give me a second. Oh, Absorbing Man is in his Uru form.
One of the first. Okay.
Serpent, Warlock, Colossus.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch as well. There's
one.
another good one.
Iron Man Infinity War with one of his armor ups. I'm trying to think who else.
Okay, out of the people I still have,
Purify.
out of the people that I still have alive, because I burnt Shang-Chi already. If I push this all the way up to Jugs and then reset afterwards, is there anybody that I can use as a possible Jugs counter here?
Not as like an efficient one, but oh my gosh, I forgot the 2 irons.
Marvel King just dropping champs.
Hey, I'm trying to think of this.
No, it's fine. Like it's great. I love this. City, thank you so much for pushing it out there. As a matter of fact, I will do trivia night a couple times a month from now on if you'd like. It's a great way to complement the things that I'm already doing on here as well, to keep extra entertainment in the process. So thank you. Um,
And also, it's informative.
yes, it is, which is what tonight is about, is trying to build everybody's knowledge. Okay. So
Um,
we're gonna try and learn Werewolf by Night a little bit on the fly as well. Now you said with Werewolf by Night, his light ending combos is perfect.
yes, because your main damage is through ruptures, and your light enders are going to inflict an additional one. Okay, since Wolf is so concentrated with this, okay, shock immunes. Shocker is surprisingly or shockingly a shock immune champion. That was
Are you
terrible.
trying to be funny? Are you
Sandman
trying to be
is, but
funny?
he shouldn't be. Absman is, again in his Uru form.
That man's the best.
Abs.
Sandman.
Um, Storm now
Scorpion,
is.
yeah, Storm. Idoom. Mm,
Cosmic Ghost Rider?
no.
No. I
Cisco
always mix
Kid.
up.
Cisco Kid is immune.
Who?
Cisco thinks he's
Cisco
immune to
Kid.
things.
Yeah, you can say that.
Hey, we gotta have some humor here. Kitty Cat by Night. What do you think?
He has too many immunities. That's the problem. Like you can ask like literally 9 times out of 10, he'll be the correct answer.
Yeah,
Who's that?
that's Absorbing Man. He's got like,
Doberman?
yeah,
Okay.
depending on which form you put him into, like there's not a lot he's not immune to, and the only thing that he's really not immune to is poison. And again, if you throw on the right synergy, that takes care of that.
So what is Doberman's that not the first one, but the second one where he's kind of like, what does that
The
do?
magma form?
The Magniform, yeah. What does that do? Because I've seen people use the first one a lot, but not the Magniform one.
That's because
So I never use it.
the Uru form is the default. Okay, that is the one that if you
Mhm.
don't select something, he's automatically going to go into Uru. Now obviously, if you throw an SP1, you continue the Uru. If you throw an SP2,
Right.
you go into the Magma. Magma is
Now,
important.
when I use that Magma, he gets something happens to him sometimes against certain champs, and I don't know how to figure that out. Like he
Now
starts degenning.
because you've switched over to something because they're throwing something that he's immune to in Uru form, but not immune to in Magma
Uh-huh.
form. Depending on which form you're in, depends on his immunities.
Okay.
I'm gonna quickly interrupt. Did you say degen?
Like he starts losing power. Like I forgot who it was against, but I hit the SB 2 on it, and all of a sudden I started losing power. Like something was like he said. Maybe it wasn't I don't know how to say it. It wasn't causing me to use the. It was doing something negative to me. That's all I know. I don't know what. I can't explain it properly.
I think
Mm,
that might have just been a node, not a absman thing.
yeah, it's possible.
Okay, it was a node. Gotcha.
Probably a node.
Name a nullify immune champion outside the cosmic class.
I feel like that's harder to do inside the cosmic class.
That is not the question, though.
I'm just saying. I could just say things. Damn.
No, you can't. We're on his channel.
Oh, you're so true.
Nullify immune. Um,
I always say Kingpin. 'Cause I love
Kingpin's not
Kingpin.
nullify immune, but he shrugs it off.
He shrugs up a lot of crap. Yes, he does.
Same thing if you're looking at like Mole Man, he shrugs off everything too.
Yeah.
Lassie, I'm going to defer to you on this one. A nullify immune outside the cosmic class.
Viv Vision, Overseer, a lot of science champs that I'm surprised you haven't mentioned.
Overseer does?
Yeah, Overseer's nullify immune. I really want to say Mr. Negative, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. A lot of tech champions too, as of recent. Is it?
Is Fat Man good against nullifying? Or this was awesome. I got beat up by that game.
He'll replace the armor ups he loses if he doesn't lose them from intercepting.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is nullify immune? Red Skull? I know Iron Man is immune from it. Only for his armor ups though, so you can still have your dex nullified. And then I'm gonna then Saitama's gonna say, "Oh, Omega Sentinel, I believe, is also a nullify immune." And yeah, she's really good.
Yes, definitely worth the rank up for you, Drew. Based off of where you're at in the game and what you're trying to accomplish, Omega Sentinel would be an amazing rank up for you.
I believe Hulk also goes nullify immune with the right synergy.
Giant Walrus, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in for trivia.
Giant Walrus, I like that.
I have put the slow on him 5 times in this fight, if you haven't noticed.
Looks like he did no damage though. I don't understand.
Slow is not for doing damage.
It stops.
No, I'm just.
Oh, sorry.
Dang.
Yes, guys, this is not an officer's call. It's not about talking over one another. Occasionally, it's about listening.
Drewski, I would say they do two fairly different jobs, and so I think they're both quite worth it. Omega Sentinel is more of a hard mutant counter, and like she'll counter miss. She heal blocks, reduces special attack damage, and stops prowesses, while Idum's more of a prowess and power control champion.
Okay.
Like
Drew, this is a perfect opportunity right here to talk about something that used to be really common in the game that is not as much so anymore. Because it really honestly is more it's different, okay, in a lot of ways. The two things that a lot of people used to target very much so early on in the game, and I still see it with early players often, is wanting one of every class on their team. Don't worry about that. Occasionally having 2 skill or 2 tech or even a full team of mutant, especially a full team of mutant, is a great example with, say, having Apocalypse on your team and having 4 other mutants on there. There are plenty of scenarios where that's viable. The other thing that I see, that I know was a thing very early on in this game that a lot of people got caught up on, that has faded away as well, but I still see often in early players, is looking for that perfect synergy, which there are situations for, but it is not something that is something to get caught up on. Synergies have died down quite a bit because they're using multiple spots to do what one single champion can possibly do if you choose a different one. So this is a great opportunity for you to really get out of that mindset and stop worrying about your 5 stars too much. Anyways, I know you've got some good 6 stars. We talked about it the other night. Um, but that's again, this is one of those things. Don't get caught up. If there's two tech champions that can do two very different things, they're both viable on your team for a lot of scenarios. Don't always be worried about having class advantage because there's plenty of champions in this game that can do just as much with class disadvantage as they can with the advantage.
Kingpin.
You should have seen. I was gonna say my the Havoc fight the other night. If you remember that, Wolf. Like that's a great
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
Bullseye.
I'm sure you've gotten plenty of Shang-Chi tips, but I find parry medium, light, medium, light, medium, heavy to reset, then repeat while building ESP2 and vanilla matches work well for me at least. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going through tonight is I'm just going through and trying to pick up a lot of different champions that uh, can be viable and trying to learn some that I don't play quite often. Exit, how's it going tonight? Just in case, that's definitely not Alejandro. Nice to see you. And if, for example, Magneto, again, he's a counter for 50% of the game. In spite the fact of having class disadvantage, quite often he's still a great counter. So don't get caught up on that too much. Name a bleed immune champion outside the text class. Iceman.
Kingpin.
Kingpin is not bleed immune. He does not have immunity.
He shrugs it off. He shrugs it off.
Shrugging things off and having immunities are two very different things.
Hey,
Bro.
I take him down bleed routes, and he does well. He does very well.
And he will do, but the question is immunity, not shrug
I know.
off.
Listen, acidity. I'm an idiot, but that's what I always choose. Kingpin.
Titania counters pretty much everything. Yeah, there's a lot of champions. Not bad. Gonna tackle 8.3.6 for the final deathless piece. Nice. Congratulations. Good luck on that. No, yeah.
Yeah, I need to do the guillotine path, the guillotine challenge, so I can get my last piece.
Totally screwing this up again, even though I was told how to do this.
Remember, start with an SP3.
Yeah, I know. I screwed that up off the bat.
Oh, I don't mean this offensively, but like try your absolute best to not let the opponent heavy attack you because it's going to reset your power gain like charge
It
thing.
just is.
Because if they do, and you also don't want them to hit you while you have 100 charge, because that'll also reset it. It'll at least inflict a little damage if they do, but just two things to be.
Okay, so I have to learn how to not get hit, which if I could do that, I wouldn't care. I would just use any champion all the time.
Oh
Hey,
my god, I'm
reset a Mandel. We're getting somewhere.
What?
We reset a Mandel, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
God.
It would help if every time I hit a button, it actually responded.
Now the phone's not working. Now, bueno, Wolf. Don't say that, please.
Acidity. Funny you say that. Let me introduce you to this champion known as Absorbingness.
Name a armor break immune champion.
Armor break immune champion?
Yep.
Never thought about that.
There are several in the game. I'm trying to think which ones at the moment, though.
Oh, another thing I completely forgot to mention.
Cosmic Ghost Rider is armor break immune, isn't he?
No.
Isn't that why you told me not to use Cosmic Ghost Rider versus Cosmic Ghost Rider?
No? It's because you have to dex his special 1 because it goes unblockable, which messes up your SP2 cycle.
Destroyer, Nimrod, Absman.
Nimrod isn't immune.
Destroyer?
Destroyer is the brand new champion that just came into the game along with Serpent.
Yeah, but who has them already?
Plenty of people.
No one. What?
You do know they gave away
How'd you get them?
But they gave away 7 of them on stream.
Oh, they did. Oh, okay.
He's not in the game.
I don't watch
yet.
streams. I don't like streamers.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. Nobody technically has him yet, but as soon as his pre-release comes out, everybody will have him like next week.
Yeah.
I'll say Kingpin. I just might as well go with Kingpin. I'll stick with him all night.
If you say Kingpin one more time, I'm going to kick you off call. I swear, Kingpin is not the answer.
I love him, man. I love him.
I love Cisco's mom would ask him to say Dada, and he'd say Kingpin instead.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god! Hey, you guys also one thing. Also, you guys got me loving Hercules. Okay, once you guys told me how to get his charges up, that dude is awesome. Even though you may not have him, Wazzy, but that dude is freaking awesome.
I have him. I just do not like using him.
Well, I never used them until you guys told me how to do it. I'm being honest.
Oh, that's
a good.
I mean, honestly, that's the thing about it. To be truthful with you, though, that's another reason why I'm doing things like this series here is because it's just like Triple Z just dropped the latest video a few weekends back. He did Act 8.3 for the first time, and he dropped the 8.3.6 video today for the boss. And the thing about it is during that particular run, I taught him how to use Hulk properly. And after explaining to him not only how to use him, but also to make sure that he had the Hulk relic on him, he turned around and went from barely using Hulk at all to walking through the entire path with Hulk and getting to the boss without having a single death. And
I'm waiting for you to teach me how to use Shang-Chi because I don't know how to use him yet.
Well, I've been explaining it all night, so name a
power drain I'm a
burn
visual
immune
guy.
champion.
Power drain.
I'm trying to think who is immune to power drain.
Well, I have one to say, but you said you're going to kick me off if I say his name one more time.
Because he's not. The second that they come up with a single question that he is actually the answer to, I will let you say his name. But
I'll get it right eventually. I'll get a question right eventually.
He's not immune to anything.
Exactly.
No, he's not. But he shrugs it off, though. He shrugs it off, so I feel like I'm immune. Okay.
So again, power drain or burn immune champion. Isn't Viv?
No.
Photon.
Think Cosmics.
Cosmics?
Gallon?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's Galen. It's not Gallon.
No, Galen. It's Gallon.
I think the British try to tell you, but it's not.
Acidity, I'm gonna turn the tables on you. Name a champion who's stun immune only when they're attacking.
I know.
It is
That's
not
no.
Kingpin.
You said it. We need to boot you off a chat.
Okay, cool. The live stream ends. Small detail. This is my show.
No, we just mute you and me
Kindred.
and Fridge will talk, okay? Me and Fridge will talk.
No, Acidity, it's only when they're dashing. Kindred can be stun immune outside of
only
he's
when they're
like
dashing.
or like attacking. There's a
crap.
very small amount of champions who do this.
There's somebody I was just thinking of.
They're stun immune? Wow.
Only when attacking.
Are they new champs or older champs?
Juggernaut.
Drewski got one of them. Yeah.
Is Quicksilver?
No.
No, no, he's not.
No, I wasn't thinking it was, but there's somebody particular that's coming to mind that I don't know why I'm not thinking of, but
What about Spot?
I can see one of them on your page right now. Oh, there he goes.
oh, Mordo. No. He's
No.
stun immune. He's never stun immune, but it doesn't
Juggernaut?
Drewski
we already covered Juggernaut. Are we talking Overseer?
No, but I hey, someone said Kingpin. Hell yeah.
Oh
I
god.
didn't do it. Someone that's right, Acidity. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know who I was
right there.
hey, Chris Gonzalez, how's it going? On this one, okay, this is exactly who I was thinking of. Hold on. Is it Morbius?
No.
Okay.
You've actually passed two. The other two I was thinking of.
So Sunspot's not one?
Mm-mm.
No.
On this page?
Yep.
So Hulkling?
Nope.
No. I said Overseer.
Okay. Kitty Pryde?
Yep. Kitty's another one who's stun immune. Because her phase is only when you're dashing in.
Yeah, she's awesome. I wish I hate fighting her, but yeah.
You're talking Unstoppable Colossus is what you're talking about, Drewski. Chris Gonzalez says Shuri.
Shuri's not stun immune per se, you just can't parry her. She has nothing to actually counter stun.
Okay, give us the answer, and then that way we can move on to Acidity's.
Kitty Pryde, I gave you one.
Yeah, we've
AHawk. When he is at max charges, he goes stun immune while he's attacking in, so you can't parry him. Chris, she's not stun immune, it's her attacks don't make contact. So that's also why you can't parry Zemo's first medium attack or either of his medium attacks for that.
Zemo's.
Okay. We're moving on to name a heal. We're moving on to name a heal block immune champion.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be fighting?
You know what? Again, I'm going to explain this to you. My live stream.
I understand, but I thought you were supposed to be fighting somebody.
I am fighting.
I'm waiting for Shang-Chi to be your dominant champion. Anyways, no disrespect. I'm just trying to have fun.
I didn't say anything disrespect. If I thought you were being disrespectful, trust me, I would correct it. Omega Sentinel heal block immune?
No.
Okay, well nobody's talking.
How many champs are?
How
many champs are?
Name one.
Okay. Well, you name two because I got the first one already.
Okay.
I got Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pride's
Or
Gore's.
so I thought she was.
Hmm?
Sorry, guys.
Kitty was
I
Kitty
thought-
was for the last question, not for the current question.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's the current question? I apologize.
The current question is name a heal block immune champion.
Field block.
Ooh, look at them numbers. Those are pretty.
I said Gore. Assuming that's the bald champ you're saying or referring to.
Okay,
Is this
Cisco.
not-
The way you can use Shang-Chi is probably the way I'm going to use Shang-Chi. And it's not the ideal way by any means, but it does pretty numbers. And it's not going to do what I need him to do, which is the reason we started this, but it might give me some opportunities to get it in. So I don't know if you caught this part, but Wasi let me trick into a way to properly use him. You see those nice big numbers that are popping up right now?
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is dex the crap out of your opponent until you get anywhere from 10 to 20 charges, and then throw that SP2 and watch them go to the grave.
Now imagine those numbers, but multiply them by 3.
Are we talking about your 7-star, or are we talking about the fact that I'm screwing up and there's another way to
Light,
make them bigger?
medium, light.
Thank you for that, Cisco. No, we're talking about my 7-star.
Okay. Yes, I know the rotation. I know the different combos.
I don't know it. I'm just messing around.
But on the other hand, if you can get consistent with dexing with him and catch the perfect dex repeatedly, plus on top of that, occasionally throw an SP3 to build up a few extra charges, you can do lovely large numbers with this man.
Hey, Walsey, do I need to have him duped as a 7-star? Because I got him as a 7-star.
No, he doesn't need the dupe. You notice how Wolf is dealing like some extra red numbers?
Uh-huh.
That's what his awakened ability does, so it's not terribly important.
Okay.
Since
Obviously.
Acidity hasn't named another one. Here's another question. Who
City, are you having fun defending Cisco with throwing out Kingpin?
No, that's my boy right now. Me and City are on the same page.
Lady Deathstrike.
Yeah, I believe she is too.
Yep. The champion is not. I know that. Hey, I got through Winter Soldier with Shang-Chi.
We're getting there. I just took a Hulkling combo to the face.
Name a rupture immune champion other than Scorpion.
Werewolf by Night. Tigra.
No. Immune.
Oh, immune. Sorry, I didn't hear the word immune. I just heard rupture, and I named my 2 ruptures.
Oh, this is a good question.
Other than Lady Deathstrike, Hayak says.
That's not true. It's immune, not inflicts.
Yeah, I heard that wrong too, Hayek. Mostly because I wasn't reading the screen and was instead listening to my chat compatriots. Let's see if we can get him up to 20. Or let's see if I can take a hit to the face. Ah! Okay, whatever. Who else is rupture immune? So that I never use
Isn't it like-
Tiger or Werewolf by Night against them.
Isn't it like 2 champions that are like rupture immune?
Scorpion and somebody else.
I'm trying to think of who that's someone else.
Sandman.
No.
No? I'm just reading chat at this
I
point.
know. I know who.
Oh wait, there's one with synergy, isn't it? Hold on, I actually have to double check this. I believe with synergy, Overseer's immune. I need to double check that though. Is she?
Okay. So Hayek was right and Wasi was wrong. That means Wasi forfeits his match to Hayek and owes the channel another membership.
Oh, shut up.
Most definitely.
And
Oh no, he's being neutralized. Is Lady Deathstrike? Is it really Lady Deathstrike? I am in shock and disbelief right now. I will refuse to utter such words.
Those words are not necessary.
Okay, acidity.
That's right.
If he's immune to everything, try next time you find an onslaught, try using Kingpin against him and tell me how that goes.
It's not going to go very well, but you know what?
I feel like that's an
I still love
understatement.
him. I still love him.
Yeah, but by that exact same logic, it also means that Mole Man is immune to everything, and we all know he's not. Kingpin is as much of a cheat code as Mole Man.
No, Moment sucks.
Bull crap. Even after they nerfed him, he's still fucking phenomenal.
Such an unnecessary nerf too. Justice for my boy.
Yeah, it was a nerf that, honestly, the rank down tickets were unnecessary because a lot of people ranked him down, not realizing that he really didn't get nerfed as much as people thought. He's still very viable.
In what?
What do you mean?
And what's he
in
viable
what?
doing? That's what I'm saying. In what? I don't use him, so I don't have no use for him. So what would I use him
Anything
for?
that you're using Kingpin for, you can use Mole Man for.
He's like Captain Marvel movie Cisco. He has to build up,
Oh.
but once he's built up, he's
Right.
Think of him
Kingpin,
as
you
like
don't
a
have to
Not to mention on top of that, the extra shock damage, which Kingpin doesn't have.
Yeah, but he poisons people.
He degens them, not poisons.
No, I'm talking about Kingpin. He poisons people.
Kingpin degens, not poisons. He does not have poison.
How come it says poison on there? When I do his SP1.
That's not a poison Cisco.
What is
I don't
it?
know what else to tell you, man.
It said poison.
It's
I
not
didn't think so either, but I just fought him on, I think, AQ.
Hey, Cisco, real quick here. Look at the screen. I want you to show me
I'm looking.
where it's Do you see Kingpin on the
No, no,
screen?
no. I'm just saying. I just wonder why it said poison when I was doing him in the Maybe it's just the node I was fighting against.
It was probably the
It was
node.
the node.
It was. It probably been the node. That's what I'm saying. I said poison. I'm like, he's poisoning people.
No, he doesn't
It could have been
poison.
the node.
He degens off the
Okay.
SP2. That's it.
I'm
And
gonna
his
take a video
SP,
shot of
and
my
honestly, the other thing about it too is with Kingpin, anybody who played the longest season of AQ ever knows how to wreck Kingpin. Because there
I'm
was
not saying he's easy, not easy to beat, but when you use him for offense, he's good, bro.
No, I'm not saying he's not a viable offensive champion. He's definitely. Name a champion with high degen resistance.
Wow. He just want
Um,
to use these questions to answer my boy. That's all.
I find it funny that Wolf is having to think about this one. Like, really funny.
I don't know. Mr. Negative Iron Midget shows up to throw in it. Is CG? It's CGR's deep.
I believe. Okay, this one I actually do need to double check. Hulk with synergy, and same thing with Quicksilver. Quicksilver, I know for a fact with synergy.
Okay.
I
don't. Yeah, I guess that's not my first go-to with Hulk, and I don't really care about them throwing anything on. King of Arenas, how's it going? Because normally I'm just beat them into the corner and watch them die with Hulk. They don't get time to apply anything to me. Unless I massively screw up the match, which, happens from time to time. I mean, it's not like you ask what champion can avoid all projectile attacks. I mean, ask that one, and I'm going to answer it 2 seconds after you ask it.
Ooh, here's a good one. Name a champion who doesn't land critical hits.
Wow. You got me stumped on that one because I didn't know there was a champion that cannot land criticals.
Again, I feel like you should know.
Arnak.
Thank you for that, Cisco. But no, Karnak is not a.
I don't use them, so I don't know.
Kayak, that's one.
Gilly 2099. Okay.
Gilly 29.
Can anyone name one that isn't tech? Because most of them are tech, I believe, except one.
Magneto?
No.
No, he does that. Okay, purple.
No, Magneto definitely throws crits. This is the reason why I'm like thrown off on it, because I just don't. I'm so used to crit numbers.
The funny thing is with this champion, it doesn't matter the fact he doesn't crit, he just does. Oh my god, it's the boy Zero Frost Ninja.
How's it going, Zero? Nice to see you. $20 charges are
Someone said
nice.
Shocker.
Shocker is right, but he's not tech.
He's not tech, yeah.
Who's on call? Two of my alliance mates, Wasi, who the channel is rather familiar with, also known as Fridge Pudding, as well as one of my other officers and longtime alliance mate in multiple alliances, Cisco Kid.
And acidity, that is correct. He's the only non. Again, I could be wrong with this, but I'm like 99% sure. He's the only non-tech champion who does not naturally inflict crits.
How does he get so much damage?
His Furies are like, I think each of them are worth, oh gosh, like, I need to check. Hold on. Okay, on my crossbones, each of them he has 5k attack, and then each of them increase his attack by 2k. And you can consistently juggle at least 10. So you're dealing like
Wow.
5 times your base.
No, I underestimated crossbones, so that's why I'm asking, because I've seen people do really good with them.
A lot of people underestimate
Battleground.
crossbones because they don't realize that he actually has use.
He's so good. So good. I love crossbones.
No, I'm gonna rank him up because I think I saw you use them or somebody else using them, and I'm like, man, I gotta get him up.
It was probably the other night when we were doing the membership giveaways. He was using crossbones pretty consistently during that.
I don't know. I was disappointed. My fridge lost 5 times. I was disappointed. I was actually hurt.
1 to 0 Frost Ninja too. Gotta shout out him for playing as well as he did.
Fridge is ignoring that he
game.
lost 5 times out of 18. You know,
He's
Hey,
not ignoring it at
he
all.
never posts losing things. He only posts winning. So I was very very hurt that he lost.
Ah,
No, I get
Like
my
Superman losing to Batman. You know, and I was like, what happened?
I have a
Oh,
rank 4 Sig 200 crossbones. He puts in so much work.
That's
I have
awesome.
mad respect for that.
Zero.
So yeah, guys, I'm not ending for probably another half an hour because I'm still kind of playing with this anyways. Quake doesn't. I mean, if you use her correctly, she definitely doesn't crit. Like she shouldn't do anything.
No,
Except for
Quake
win.
is
Never
for the
use her, so
yeah.
I miss Quaking and Bacon. Name a champ that's not available as a 6-star other than Magic. Quake is the only one. Yes.
Actually, there's
no.
one more.
I
Clap.
forgot.
Kingpin's in there again. Go
hold on.
Zero.
Hold on. The only 3 champions not available as I was just about to say that. OG Ultron.
Yeah. OG Ultron.
OG Ultron. And Maestro is the only champion that is a 6 and a 7-star who is not available as a 5-star or any other below.
Well, the question is 6 stars.
Yeah, I know, but I was saying the reverse of that. The reverse of that is Maestro is the only champion available as a 6 and 7-star who is not available at any other star level.
Yeah. Trying to think if there's any other trophy champs. Oh no, both the Deathless champions also fit that.
Oh, I guess yeah. No, Deathless are out as well.
Are they asking who isn't a 6-star?
Currently, their name. The question was name
Besides
a champion
Magic.
name a champion that is not available as a 6-star other than Magic. Magic, Quake, and OG Ultron are the only 3 that fall into that category.
No, there's one more actually. I just realized. Summoned Symbiote.
Oh.
That totally
job, Fred. You totally redeemed yourself, Fred.
I did think about that. He is the only one only available as a 1-star.
Is Deadpool available as a 6-star?
Yes.
Oh. Did not know that. How did you get him 0? I genuinely don't know
He was purchasable.
when.
Middle of last year.
Oh, from the spring sale?
I believe so, if I remember right.
Oh, that explains a whole heck of a lot.
Right there, Deadpool. One of the few 6-star mutants I don't currently have.
A lot.
But yes, all forms of Deadpool are available as 6 stars. No, it was some kind of event crystal. Yeah, like I said, it was. I was thinking it was middle of the year, but it may have been spring cleaning. Same, I forgot when,
Oh,
but a while back there was a Deadpool Cavs. Copped one and got the 6-star. I got him from the very first crystal without spending any money. Nice.
you learn something new every day. I actually was wondering that for the longest time. I knew he was available as like a 5-star from a offer, but I had no idea where I was seeing the 6-star from.
I got a question.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which champs are you guys going to use your 7-star cards for?
You mean the 7-star Sig Stones that we just got from?
Yeah, 6 stones. I'm sorry, forgive me. 6 stones.
As of current, I won't be. They'll be sitting there waiting for a viable champion.
I've used them on my Domino. Figured she
Same to me.
can.
I don't have
Yeah.
a 7-star Awaken that qualifies for them.
Oh, that's so strange. I did not know. Huh. I bet the
So
odds of
my 7-star domino has 87. Is that at 87 right now?
How's she at 87? You got 10 of those.
Freaking duped her a lot.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying you got 10 of those Sig Stones, so why is she at 87 and not 90?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no more. I still got to wait for one more, right?
No, there's the one available today. You got.
Well, I bought those ones that were on the sale.
I use
And
mine
they were
on 7-star Silver Surfer for prestige. He is now Sig 91. Maestro.
91. Nice.
Name a champion who's not available as a 2-star. Quite a few of them.
Onslaught.
What? Who did you just
I was
say?
joking around. I said Onslaught.
As of current, no, Onslaught is not available as a 2-star.
There's a lot of champions not
No,
available.
he's available. He just hasn't
No,
been
he is
chosen
not.
yet.
Not as a 2-star.
No, I just looked at my 2-star stuff. He's there. I just don't have
Really?
him. Photon is. Sandman is.
Oh, I bet you that's because they just the new platinum track has 1 and 2-star crystals in it, and I bet you he's in those crystals now.
Yeah, Photon, Onslaught, all of them are in here.
So that
Priscilla.
question may not be as viable as you think, a city. Other than Maestro,
it
obvious.
grew.
Well, and OG Ultron is not. I'm trying to.
Deathless champions. A lot of trophy champs, really.
Yeah. Gotta go. Quizzes go crazy. Iron Midget, appreciate you stopping in again, man. And
No, you're right.
all the love.
You're right, Fridge.
Oh, before you go, Iron Midget, I checked out your channel a little earlier, and mad respect for that bullseye solo for Hulkling. God, I'm losing all my words.
Yeah,
you've been talking to me too much.
Iron
I'm
Midget
rubbing off.
has some sick content on there. Zero, the only thing, I don't keep track of who's in that pool. But every 2-star I get goes instantly to maxed out so that I can have them ready for the amazing 2-star arenas every time they come around. They are my favorite thing.
Iron Midget, leave a link to your website, bro. Or
I'll
leave a link to your. YouTube thing.
Yeah, if anybody wants to drop Iron Mid's channel in the chat, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, funnily
Because
enough,
I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love with Bullseye right now. So definitely want to see
uh,
more content on him. Sorry about that, Ferg.
no, my default reaction to that objective, as a matter of fact, wasn't Absman, but was instead Bullseye. So my first, like, the first thing or second thing after I did Chavez was I got a solo with him. I think rank 5 ascended was a minute 30? Something like that.
For
So
anybody
really,
who has not subscribed to Iron Midget yet, there is his channel.
Thank you, Wolf.
Okay. And Zero dropped it as well. Appreciate it, Zero. Name the rarest champion in the game. I would say probably OG
Kingpin.
Ultron. I think he's the rarest because there's only one way to get him.
You have to buy him.
No, you have to beat
I'm messing around.
Abyss.
I wish I had more time to play this game. I'm being honest. I wish I had more time so I can do all these things.
Bro, the support is crazy. Much like no problem, man. All the time. Man, I am all about helping other people grow. I think every one of us has the opportunity to grow together, and I want all of our channels to get there together. Like,
Iron.
I know
me help you. That's how we do it here, bro.
I know Dee Dee promoted the crap out of you early and like talked to me about you early, so I already knew quite well who you were. But if by that logic, the Immortal Iron Fist, I would say then I wouldn't say he's the rarest because Punisher falls into the same category.
I think it would go to Immortal Iron Fist.
No, I think it would go to Punisher because the only way to get the 6-star Punisher is spending 10,000 battle chips at a time.
But you could say the same thing for the max 6-stone crystals. The only way you get a 6-star is the 6-star max 6-stone crystal and the 7-star.
Exactly. So Punisher has been available in Cav though, still rare. I don't remember him being available in a Cav crystal. You got me on that one.
Wow, there's an Immortal Iron Fist? Wow.
Yes, he's the white one.
Are we racist, Wolf?
I'm not being racist. His outfit is white.
I know.
Yeah, he was in. I think it was 2 months ago. He was in the Cav crystal, which shocked a lot of people.
Oh, I must have. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, that makes sense. If you're talking like December-ish, right as I was getting in here and stuff and still working 60 plus hours a week, it wouldn't be surprising that I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we continue with the amazing amounts of questions, Vantage, nice to see you. How's it going tonight? We are going to give America. I think I got Werewolf by Night down pretty well. All I got to do is lights. We're good.
I don't know about
I can do that in my sleep. That really isn't going to help me any. So, but on the other hand, America Chavez will help me if I can actually ever learn how to play her.
She's beautiful, man.
So
that's my girl.
So Cisco, we're gonna be quiet for just a moment while Wasi tells me how much I fucked this up.
Sounds good, brother.
Poison immune skill champion. Wasi, tell me what I'm doing wrong in the rotation.
She's like Doom. You get to throw heavy attacks when you are mid combo. So that's like yeah.
We do remember that I purposely did not take up Doom because I'm not good with him.
I see.
Just count it out loud, Wolf. That's what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, heavy. Well,
Okay,
Um,
okay. We've talked about the reason I have a hard time throwing mediums in a combo. We have never talked about why I have a hard time throwing heavies in a combo. So let's discuss that, and maybe we can address some problems for some other people when I address it in a video later. Um, and then I will get back to City's question after that. But okay, the reason I have a hard time throwing heavies in a combo is because in order to do so, the reason I got very used to heavies was Quake. Okay, because it was charge the heavy. And charge the heavy makes sense to me. Hold my thumb down, and it's going to charge a heavy. Okay, not a problem. Can do that over and over again without a problem. The problem is that again, we're talking the same finger for a light as for a heavy, just like with the medium. The difference is I'm in the habit of charging my heavies. So if I'm already in the middle of throwing a light and I tap, I'm more likely to bounce my finger than to actually hold it long enough to cause the heavy to throw. That means that I'm really good at parry heavy, but light, heavy means I've got to hold for long enough to throw the heavy and then release in time to not get wrecked. Um, and that timing is what screws me up. So,
okay,
if
that's
anybody has
a.
advice around that,
I personally don't have anything to say about that. I got Quake way too late for me to really care.
yeah,
Um,
I played her back when she was the most relevant champion in the game.
oh, I did too. I just never got her. Um, I can't really say anything about that. For Chavez though, I can say a few things. So you notice how kind of like Wong, she has different colored icons underneath her.
Yep. I know those are
So
the different dimensions and you got to rotate through them.
yeah, the way you rotate them though is you cancel her heavy. So that can be done. It's intended to be done with a special one, but also it can be done with a striker. So like if you were to on that second hit throw your special one, it would cancel it and activate your blue dimension. And then on top of all that, based on which dimension you have you last activated, your special two does different things. Um, if you got your
So you mean just
purple,
like what I just did?
yes. So your purple one is going to give you make the special attack unblockable. Uh, if you do it with your blue dimension, the special two will heal you like 8% of the damage you deal or something. And then your orange one will just increase energy damage, which is generally the one you want to do for shorter fights, but she's quite usable in some necro fights. So in that case, I would recommend juggling between the orange and the blue. The blue when you need the health.
Okay. First off, Vantage doing good. Finally got 7 out of the 8 women of power objectives. Chose to dupe Werewolf by Night and dumped 106 stones into him. He's going to rank 5, and I'll send to him. I totally endorse that. Thank you very much. I think that's an amazing call. And before we continue with the advice on American Chavez, name a poison immune skill champion. Anybody want to take that one?
This is the first time I'm gonna say it. Kingpin?
He's not immune to anything.
I can't think of a skill champion that's like actually immune to poison. I can think those who purify, but I immune?
Let's go check. I'm trying to think. Um,
That is so true.
Kingpin is hair immune.
Kingpin's a man. That's all I gotta say.
No, he's bleed immune, not poison. I don't think there's a skill champion that's bleed immune or poison immune.
Wrong.
Tuma isn't.
Kate's not.
No, Kate is not. Kate has nothing. Okay, as much as Kate is an amazing champion, she is not. She's a basic human in comic books. There's nothing to give her immunities of any kind.
She reduces debuff ability accuracy though, so she's still really good against any like poison, bleed, whatever debuff.
That's why
you
it
want.
feels like she is. Okay. I
Yeah.
see. I see. That's cool to know.
I don't think there's a.
I mean, I know Agent Venom can shrug it off.
You can say that
all
for,
the ones I can think of are shrug offs. A city, you may have us on this one.
I don't think there is one. I'm gonna call. Yeah. I was gonna call crap on that.
That's not a viable question. That's a trick question. Okay, so Chavez actually went fairly well, and I think I can find a way to use her. I don't know that she's going to be viable for what I would want to use her for, but she still could be more viable than I.
She hits like a truck, so she's really awesome.
So,
okay, Acidity, if you want to talk about tricky questions.
Yeah, we're not doing trick questions here. This is only legitimate. It's supposed to help people. Like, I'm all.
It's a legit question. It's just a tricky one. Name a champion that alters the in-game clock. There are 4 champions in total that will change, like, if you have, like, a timed fight, will change how fast that time is going down.
Okay.
I mean, never heard of that before.
I could name a lot of champions that are great for battlegrounds because their SP3 takes so much time that it eats up the time on the clock. But I've never known a champion that actually can affect the in-game clock directly. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever heard in all the time that I've all the YouTubers I follow, everything else, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say those
words. To clarify, these 4 champions don't add or subtract time, but no, unfortunately. Also no. They don't add or subtract time, but they will change how fast the timer is going. There's 1 that fast forwards it, and 3 that slow it down.
Okay, so we've got Kingpin and Kang. Yes, Kingpin is definitely not it.
Acidity is my friend, I'll tell you right now, but
King, I'm gonna give that to Kang. Kang does technically count if you're talking about the superior Kang.
Yeah, I mean, Kang definitely, superior Kang definitely, I mean, he reverses time 3 times throughout the fight, so.
Also, the special attack animations do speed up and slow down. Unfortunately.
Hey, I'm trying to think, man. Doom? He doesn't do that?
It's it's a very specific mechanic that 3 champions have, and then 1 of them just has a completely different one.
I'm trying to think of a mechanic that few
champions
have. It's
No,
not Thanos. I use Thanos on a regular
I was just thinking because, he had the magic hand.
Quicksilver?
Does he slow it down? That's actually a really good question. I know what you're referring to. I don't know if he slows it down though. I'm pretty sure he just attacks really fast. Um, like his stun. Mm, that might be an answer. I actually don't know. But that's not the four I'm thinking of.
Okay, I'm calling it on this one because I don't know that anybody's gonna get this one.
Okay,
Not unless I got
three
some.
the three that slow it down are Bullseye, Hawkeye, and Kate, all with their perfect timing mechanics. They will like literally slow down how fast your special is. And then the only champion who speeds it up is Platinum Pool, who on auto fight makes fast fights go by really fast.
Good job, bro. I would never. I mean, I thought Bullseye might, but I didn't want to say it. That was the
That
only one I thought about was Bullseye, but the other
Well,
one,
as long as
no
you
clue.
don't throw
I didn't
out
know Kate.
Kingpin for every single thing, like I have no problem with you like
Hey,
throwing
Affinity,
random.
my boy, always throws it out for me now. I don't even have to say it no more.
I have no problem with you throwing out random guesses that you think are right because there's no reason to not. And I mean, see, you could have had an opportunity of getting one right there that none of the rest of us are thinking of.
Oh
Me,
no,
Bullseye's
because
my
I don't,
new favorite champ, so
I
that's
don't
why.
have bullseye, so
Kayak, that is also correct. I just realized that, even though I literally did. That
Biz
is what
Vision,
was. Hmm?
Smoke Dank Gaming, how's it going? Nice to see you. Appreciate it.
Bridge, was it Biz Vision? Was one of them too?
Vivision is correct. I completely
Oh
forgot that
wow,
she does that on SP2.
that's another
Even though
champ I haven't used much of. I need to start using more of.
I used her on War literally like an hour ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta do a couple things after the stream, including war and finishing up my AQ path. And but I figured this was a great topic for stream.
And
No,
it's just evolved into trivia.
no. Honestly, trivia still plays into what I'm doing for stream. It plays in well. I'm done with questions. No problem, City. I honestly appreciate it. To be truthful with you, I think honestly, this is the teaching experience that I want. Um, yeah, part of it is me trying out champions and trying to figure them out better, which definitely helps. But the trivia is a secondary way of that, and I overwhelmingly appreciate you throwing them out there, man. It's great. Um, Smoke Dank, I'm doing pretty good. Kind of just having fun with a little different um, way of doing things tonight. Kind of trying to. There's over 260 champions in the game right now. We're working on 270 at the moment. I know quite a few of them well. Okay, I don't know quite a few. I know a decent amount of them well. But I'm trying to um force myself to learn more champions than what I use on a regular basis. Mostly just so that I can have more options when people tell me to use champions that I don't use all the damn time. Just got back to the stream. I'm going to take a dab for the stream. Cheers, everyone. Good job, Drew. I wish I could. By the way, he doesn't do MCOC, but I am going to go ahead and throw out Smoke Dank Gaming's channel out there. So the gold ticket, the gold track is free. It's the platinum track that will cost you. You can get every one of the every task that pops up will get you another spot down the gold track. It gotta go. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, City. I appreciate you stopping in and
good
hanging out
night,
for a while.
Acidity.
Today is the first day, right? Yes, today is when it started. So you are good. You haven't missed anything. As a matter of fact, you get a bonus one today.
Assuming yours isn't bugged.
Even if it is, they said if you don't get the bonus today, you'll get it tomorrow to make up for it. Because they fixed the bug hours ago. But they're going to push out an extra day for everybody tomorrow to make up for those that may have missed today.
What bug is that?
The new gold and platinum tracks that just dropped today.
Uh-huh.
They didn't drop right away for everybody like they were supposed to, and on top of
Okay.
that too, a lot of people were unable to purchase the platinum track or purchase it and it didn't do anything. So they had to go through and rework the code to get that fixed, and in the process of which they because it didn't drop properly, that's why they're giving everybody an extra um, free day on it.
Hey, Fridge.
Mm-hmm.
No problem, man. And
How
I
does
will
it
do
suck
some
to be
more.
valiant?
Hmm?
How does it suck to be valiant?
How does
It
it
doesn't.
how does it suck to be valiant?
Did you see the new crystal, the exalted crystal?
Which is
Yeah.
also available for Paragon. We just get it at a very slow, at a lot slower rate than what you guys do. Drewski, I will. Not only first off, you're welcome very much so for the incursions the other day, and I have no problem doing it with you again. As a matter of fact, I will plan a live stream at some point soon, before the end of incursion season, to probably do incursions with a couple people on live. I apologize that I couldn't get back to you on Monday night. I was trying to do a bunch of stuff, and I thought about doing it last night, but I ended up crashing early and crashing for a long time because I don't know. I just felt really drained last night, so I crashed out at like 9 o'clock at night and didn't actually get up for the day until damn near 11 today. So hopefully that is not anything bad. Because well, I don't have any insurance, so if I get sick and die, then it's good knowing y'all. Am I actually picking up these potions from this fight? I forget. Wow, my peanut gallery goes quiet when I ask them a question.
Do you want more quiz questions?
No, I ask you an actual question.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
I said, all these fights that I'm beating up on Winter Soldier, all these potions that it keeps, I'm getting those, or do I have to complete the whole path to actually get them?
No, you get those. They're just like the revives.
Yeah,
revive
that's what I
farming.
thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I'm refilling some of that supply.
Yeah.
But we have been at it for 3 hours tonight. I have gotten better with Shang-Chi. Still got some more work to do with him. Got a basic concept for Chavez and a decent and an okay concept for Wong. We're gonna have to revisit Kate on another stream, along with several others. Guys, this is going to be an ongoing series. I'll have different people on call throughout it. Anybody who wants to join in and be part of this, as well as this will be something that as I get better with these champions, I will actually release guides to these champions, and some of these live streams will be part of the what not to do and what to do videos. So I appreciate everybody hanging out and being part of things, everybody answering questions, sharing knowledge. That's one of the biggest things about the channel. I love the fact that we have a lot of people in here that are higher level that can share that knowledge and are more than willing to do so. And I love that we're always helping other people learn and grow. And tonight was an absolutely amazing night for exactly that. And I cannot thank you guys enough for being part of it. Like I said, this is going to be the first time we do this by all means, but it definitely won't be the last. Um, I do plan on doing several of these going forward, because I think they are a great series that can definitely help everybody. By me making mistakes, hopefully you guys don't have to make them as well, or at least between chat and everybody else, you guys can get a very basic fundamental option on how to use these champions better and pick up a few extra tips and tricks in the process. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead, let me know. Reach out to me any way you want. I don't care if you leave a comment on the live stream afterwards, or a comment on any other videos, or PM me on line chat or Discord to let me know how you guys thought this series. I think tonight went amazingly well. I want to really thank Triple Z for calling in and making the announcement on his 500 subscribers and what we're going to do to celebrate. And I want to congratulate him again for doing so. I want to thank Cisco Kid for stopping in and providing a little bit of humor in things, and having an obsession with Kingpin, I suppose. Um, and I also want to thank Acidity for stopping in and throwing in some trivia to help some extra here as well. And also, because as much as it inflates his head every time I thank him, I want to thank Wasi for the tips throughout the evening, as well as everybody
Go
else,
Wasi!
Who contributed and gave me some ideas and information so that I could find ways to use these champions better. Like I said, guys, I'm figuring at least once a week we're going to go through and do this again with different champions. But for now, why don't we go over, and I see that XL Zemo, who used to be XL Blade, is currently live and doing some Necropolis stuff. So why don't we go over and say hi to him with a hashtag Wolfpack Raid and help the man grow his channel a little bit. I appreciate everybody. Wasi, is there anything you'd like to say?
Drop a like, and if you haven't, subscribe.
Thank you for the plug.
Good job, Wasi.
And for Cisco, anything you'd like to say on the way out?
I enjoyed being on here, and I love all the questions and stuff. It helps me out a lot. So
Great.
thank you.
Awesome. Well, that being said, guys, I want to say thank you to everybody who stopped in, everybody who had fun in the chat, and I hope this really did help, and that you guys will stop back for the next one. We will be doing several live streams this weekend. I'm gonna try and get a video out tomorrow. But if not, like I said, I will be back Friday evening. We'll probably do similar to last weekend, where we do several streams Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And
Zemo.
I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, I hope everybody has a great day, a great night, and pulls a God to your champion soon. And until the next one, peace out.